Good afternoon, parents. I know I've gotten a lot of emails about how we're going to go about collecting student work. As of right now, they don't want us taking any paper copies back from what has been at students' homes, so we are going to do everything digitally. I set our class up with Seesaw. It's a website you can also download as an app where we're going to be able to turn in essentially the work that your child has completed. I made a calendar of what work I'm actually collecting because for you to take a picture and upload everything seems like a lot. So for the first 2 weeks, I haven't put anything up because that was a lot of review work. I'm more focused on the past 2 weeks, so the last week and this current week. So you'll see here days 11 through 15. And what I left in the calendar is what I would like you to take a picture of and upload. There's no due date. Don't feel like you have to do it all in a day. I know it's a lot of work on your end, but this was the easiest way I could think of to upload it into a kind of portfolio for each child rather than a bunch of pictures everywhere. And then this day 16 through 20 is the second week of work. And I'll go through what it looks like in Seesaw, but everyone is going to get a copy of this Google Doc per student. So everyone's sign-in link is going to be different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a home sign-in PDF link, which walks you through the directions, which I'm going to go over now. Access it as if I were a student so you can kind of see what it looks like. And then in that video, it's going to be how to access the site and upload what is needed for me to check. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send everyone a link, like I said. So this link is the one that's under my name. So what you're going to do is I will link it, or you can copy and paste it into your web browser. Now, what I figured out when I was doing this is it takes you right into the home learning code. So I put myself in as a student. A suggestion that I would do is I would duplicate the tab, because what had happened is when I clicked on the link to go there, I lost the rest of the directions. So I would duplicate the tab, or, copy and paste the link into another browser so that you can see both directions at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this browser and I'm just going to kind of make them small so that they are side by side and you can see exactly what it will look like on your end. So what's going to happen is you're going to open up and it's going to say go to the website on a computer or install the Seesaw class app on an iOS or Android device. So I'm going to click here and I'm basically just going to follow the directions that are in the PDF. It says choose I'm a student, so I'm going to choose I'm a student. And this part's important because you don't want to sign in with Google or Clever. We're not going to sign in with Google or Clever. We're going to go down to where it says text code or scan code. So it says scan this code using Seesaw's built-in QR code scanner or type in these letters to access your Seesaw account. Now for me, having it side by side is just easier to type in the letter. So I'm going to type in HFFL DZMP SJLK, and I'm going to hit go. And that's the end of the directions here. And then when it says ask your teacher for a new code after July 12th, so this password should work throughout the rest of the year or however long we have to be using this online learning. And then when you get into the Seesaw app, it will have your name up in the corner and it will have the class. So you're going to go over here and it kind of has a couple different aspects to it, and hopefully, I'm going to explore it a little bit more to figure out how to post assignments in it. That way it's another digital tool that we can use for learning. So nothing in the journal right now. The inbox, as far as announcements, I'm not going to really use it too much. I'm going to stick to Remind for that. This is solely just for uploading student work. I don't want to have all these different avenues of communicating because I think we're going to get lost in that communication. So we're going to kind of hold off on the message and notifications and still use Remind for that. If we decide later in the future this is easier, then we could always switch over. But again, right now we're just going to stick to Remind for that. The important part that we want to look at in this is the activities section. So the activities section is where I have posted what I want you to upload. And it should mostly be in the order that it is on your calendar. So reading week 3, foundations, writing, math, science, and then we go to week 4, which is this current week. Reading, foundations, writing, math, and social studies. And I put the response of exactly what I want you to upload by day and kind of with a title to help you figure out where that is. I'm not sure if anyone printed out the lessons, but what I did is I went through and I highlighted what I wanted to collect just to kind of help me figure it out and keep order of it. So I'm going to just show you the different options that you have for uploading something. So it says reading week 3. And again, I'm in as a student, I'm in as Sarah, and I chose the activities in the kindergarten class. And this is what your screen will look like. It says reading week 3, please upload a picture of day 11 reading comprehension passage titled A Baker. And what you're going to do is you're going to click the add response button. Now, you have the option to upload it right as a photo, but because I'm in the Zoom and recording it, I can't show you that. But when you click photo, it'll come up almost like your web camera, and you can just hold your paper up in front of the screen and click take a picture and upload it. So if you want to use that method, that's just taking a photo right on that desktop. There is an option for drawing. Again, we're not going to really use that right now, but if we decide that this is something we can use for remote learning, that's another option of how to submit work. There's an option to record a video and upload it. Again, another way that maybe I might have your child read a story and upload it, and then I can hear them reading. Hopefully this website will be able to be used for more interactive online learning. Note, again, if your child wants to type something, send it in, something to look at down the road, and then a link if there was ever a website or something that I need you to complete here. But what we're really going to focus on is either the photo or the upload right now. So photo, again, it will pop up just like a web camera where you can hold up your paper and take a photo in front of it. Or you can go to upload if you already took a picture, say on your phone, on your computer, and it's on your computer. And you can select either from your computer, from Google Drive, and then if you have the PDF or worksheet or anything. So this is the scavenger hunt that we did, but here is my reading. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the check button. I'm going to look at it again, make sure it's how I want it. There's a lot of extra tools that you can use. I'm not so worried about using those tools right now. Just take the picture, hit the check mark, and your work is uploaded. And when I go on, I can see that in response to the reading week 3, you uploaded your work. And then I can go on and approve it and check your work. So that is the way that we're going to kind of tackle this turning in work. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the activities, and you can tell now that you submitted that activity. It moves into the submit. So now it's not in your activities anymore. It's waiting for teacher approval, and it can be found in your journal. Okay, so I'm going to try it one more time. If I decided that I wanted to upload a picture of my day 11 opinion writing worksheet, I would click, I would go to upload, and again, I can select from my computer, whether it's in my documents, whether it's in my remote learning, and here's my foundations paper. I'm going to click it, it's just a blank paper, check mark, and I'll be able to upload it. And then here's my journal with my work uploaded into it. And that is kind of the start of where we're going to add Seesaw. And then you can see that there is 20 more activities for you to upload pictures on. Now, I know this is a lot for the parents and the students and all of that, but I just figured with each student having their own portfolio, might make it a little bit easier just to kind of keep the work in one spot. I will be sending out this video along with your URL to get into Seesaw. And of course, if you're having trouble or have any questions, please let me know and I would be more than happy to help you. Thank you.